G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 40 of our ATV Skater Templar playthrough. Um, it's time to continue with the main quest line, I think. So I was looking at the stats on the bosses in the other Skeleton Key dungeons and basing it on the performance against the Steps of Torment, which is the easiest Skeleton Key dungeon. And I think I'm going to go and get some other gear first. So the Bastion of Chaos up here, Shazul is very fast, very aggressive, and has over 100% fire resistance. So our damage against him is going to be a little bit meh, and our damage is already a little bit meh. So really, our damage against him is going to be a bit meh meh, or meh squared perhaps. It's going to be bad. He's very aggressive. He does a lot of damage, especially if he spawns with his legendary weapon, which he will use to beat you. So I don't want to go into Bastion of Chaos. So I was thinking about Port Valbury, and then I kind of remembered that Port Valbury is Port Valbury. So I could do that, but again, our damage is a little bit low, and I hate Port Valbury, so I kind of want to leave that one till last. And that left the Ancient Grove. And the thought of trying to kill Gargabol with the current setup, I'm pretty sure I would try to dash through Gargabol and he would go boom boom with his fists, and that would be the end of this character. So the plan is we are going to continue with the quest and get up to at least up to Malmouth. At the very least, we can do Dela Thornsbury's quest line, and she gives you a guaranteed purple dagger at the end of it, and it's a fire damage dagger, which I think is going to be better than our, what is this, level 58 weapon. This is probably the main reason why our damage is so crap. The other two things I wanted to mention before I got underway is number one, bleeding resists are rubbish, but I did find the blueprint for the bloodied crystal. So that is a magic component that can go on rings, and our rings are currently being used by soul shards, which is 40% vitality resistance, which I can afford to lose. So I'm going to make two of those. As you can see, 8 Ugden Bloom each, plus the Hollowed Fangs are a pile of crystals and some other... Actually, don't have a huge amount of serrated spikes, but that one's not too bad, and 4 Silk Swatches each as well. This looks like it's relatively cheap, but all of these were 800 or, what are they? They're 800. The Silk Swatches were 800 plus another 800. So this is actually pretty expensive to make these. However, that will fix the bleeding resistance problem. And I also discovered this while I was looking for gear. So the Witch's Black Flame is an augment that goes on your rings and your amulet with 50% burn damage and a bunch of health and stun resistance, which I'm super excited about. Considering the current magic augments on our rings and such are burn damage and percent burn damage, and it's less burn damage, I'm going to give this a shot, see how it feels, and if it's rubbish, I'll swap back to the Blaze Core, and if not, then it should be good. Let's actually go get those soul shards off before I waste the augments. And the other thing was, I actually found this. So this is from the Coven Reputation Shop, and if you look at it, it's a fire damage, burning damage weapon that has some cast speed, which is nice, and +1 to both of the masteries that I'm using. Yes, I would like to use this. However, I looked at what's required to craft Sacrifice, and I would need to go and farm, what's his name? Salazar, I think? The Chthonian who's just outside of Burridge. I would have to go farm Salazar for his weapon, I think that was for Hysteria or Sacrifice. One of them needs that weapon anyway. And the other one, or maybe the same one, needs Kilrian's Shattered Soul. So they're kind of a pain to kind of a pain to make. But having said that, I think I am going to try it because this is a really nice weapon. This is actually better than the one from Dela though, so I think I will go and try to get both. In the meantime, there we go. Okay, I am going to eat this recipe though, and I've done a little bit of selling. These are going to be sold. This one I found in the Steps of Torments. Looks really fancy with all that green text, and it's rubbish. Triple rare. The only value this has is like 5,000 extra bits from selling it. So I'm going to melt that for my add-on back. Okay, so now that that's done, now that I'm finished waffling, let's go actually do some stuff. How's our resistances? 88s. Yep, resistances are really good. Stun resist coming up with the 8% on both of these, or all three of these, I guess. 24%. That's pretty good as well. I like that. Right. Let's see if we can kill Salazar. If we don't get the key, that's fine. We'll just go do some Ugnenbog. Alright, so this is one of those areas you don't really go into unless you happen to be playing a Chaos Pet build, or maybe you're playing a Conjurer and there's nothing better to kind of use. But yeah, probably a lot of people don't even know this place exists, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It's pretty unlikely that you would find this place just by playing. Maybe if you tried to be more kind of, what's the word, conciliatory, perhaps, with Dureni, because he would give you a key, and then you would be like, well, what's the key for? Or maybe you would read the book that kind of dobbed him in, and then you would also be thinking, what's the key for? And maybe you would find it that way. That's kind of how I found it, but that took several playthroughs before I got to that point. Pretty sure, yeah, no. Okay. No key. So we'll skip that. Kyrian Shattered Soul, I'll just check if I have one of those, and if I don't, I'll just go kill him as well. And then I'll keep doing it, because I think that that crafted weapon is actually better than the one we're going to get from Dela. Doesn't look like I have one. Kyrian's, nope. You know what, I know how to spell soul. No, I definitely don't have it. Okay, that's fine. We'll go kill Kyrian as well. Let me see here. Broken Hills is probably the best way in. One thing I did note when I was looking at all the faction recipes and stuff, we have Honored with Barrowhome. We'll probably get this to Revered pretty quickly. And then everything that isn't one of the witch cults, Revered. Pretty much everyone loves us, except for the witch cults, because I haven't done Forgotten God stuff with this character except on normal. And Barrowhome, which is completely normal, because most of the Chthonians you kill are after you meet them in normal. And then, yeah, it's just, I think it's pretty normal for Barrowhome to be one of the last ones that I get to Revered with. So I'm pretty happy with that. I was not expecting when I opened that, when I opened up the, what's this window called? The factions window, I guess. I was not expecting to see anywhere near that many Revered factions, so pretty happy about that. Like I said, I do want to work towards this this crafted weapon. It's not the one I'm going to use as like the final weapon, but it is a really good sort of midpoint, and it's way better than the level 58 one we're wearing now. Just like if someone came onto the forums and posted a Grim Tools link to this character and said, hey, I'm really struggling with this character, what's wrong with it, what can I fix? A level 58 weapon would be like the first thing everyone just pointed to and said, that right there, a level 58 weapon at level 100 is a massive problem. I actually didn't realize how out of date that weapon was, because I think I put it on around the 70s. So in my head, that's a level 70 weapon, but no, it's definitely not. So that's alright. We definitely know all about it now, so it's time to fix it. Blood of Chthon, very nice, very nice. I need tons of that stuff. Because every Blood of Chthon is also a skeleton key. Let's eat that. Any priests out here? I'll have to kill them. I think that's it. Let's see if we can't just kill Kilrian without worrying too much about... Hang on, there's almost always a priest in this pile. I'm waiting for that dot to come out. There it is. Alright, he's down. Did he drop his Shattered Soul? He definitely didn't. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Okay, that's fine. We will head out into the swamps and push on. Okay, I'm actually not sure where I got up to in terms of quests. I assume I went and did Laria, but I'm not 100% sure. That's alright. I'll continue from here and pick up quests and do them as I get to them. And that is honestly is so much fun. Just sucking everything into a big pile and then blowing it up. It's the best part about the skater is not actually the skating. Actually, did I make it all the way to Barrowhome? I did. Why am I here? How did I not see that? Okay, that's fine. I've even done all of this. Okay, we're just going straight through the Chthonian section. Well, that's beautiful. Because that means Barrowhome's done, so I can just go straight through here and go straight to Dela. And all of her stuff is right at the front of the city, so all I have to do is get through this rift, which, I mean, let's be honest, Eketzel is a little bit worrying. Actually, he's a lot worrying, now that I'm thinking about it. But I think I can kill him. And he's really the only big, bad, dangerous thing between me and that weapon. I mean, I guess Dravis's thrall in Mondale is also kind of potentially a problem. I know he has a ton of health, but I can probably wear him down. I just need to kill his friends. You know what? I'm not even going to fight you guys. Let's get out of here. Okay, I will check for the Exalted Stash, because everybody loves loot. Where is that big head? Here it is. No Exalted Stash. We're just going to run through here relatively quickly. Here's my Exalted Stash. So give me my blue item. Where is my blue item? Maybe I don't get a blue item for that one. Did I miss it? Don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed. Did I just get a blueprint for that or what? I've been robbed. Oh well. That's fine. Let's just... everybody stand in the fire, please. You know what? I don't actually need to kill them. Okay. So we're into the Void's Edge. These gloves are... Oh, that's right. I got the Wormbone handguards from Steps of Torment, so I don't need to worry about gloves anymore. That is actually the final gloves, as it were, for most skater builds is those ones. There's a few other options as well, but those gloves are listed in every single one of the fire-based skater builds that I saw. So it's one slot, 2 slots actually, that we have the final item for. Okay, what are you? Terror of the Void. Okay. We should be right. A lot of the stuff in here, there's not a huge amount of massive physical hits from these guys. There's definitely some, but I think it's mostly Vitality and Chaos from them. These guys do hit hard. So do these guys actually. But that's fine. Just set them on fire, we'll blow them up a little bit. Just a little bit of blowing up. Fire is at 88, so actually maybe Shazul is not as bad as I was thinking, because he's mostly fire with some chaos. I think a little bit of vitality as well. Anyway, that's fine. Where am I going? Up this way. Okay, so Eket Zul is one of the more difficult non-act boss bosses in the game, or a non-skeleton key or act boss. He does a ridiculous amount of fire damage, and he puts little volcanoes underneath you. And if one of them spawns under you and shotguns you, you're going to have a very bad day. With that said, we do have an absolutely silly amount of fire resistance. So I think we can do an okay amount of damage to him. Now I'm going to change where I was sort of back and forthing here. You know what, I'm just going to go completely away from that volcano. And he'll probably put another one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we can get a bit of damage in now while he's in between volcanoes, shall we say. That was a little scary. Okay, new volcano. Alright, I think we got him. I think he's down now. Yep, there he goes. Okay, excellent. Just stay away from that volcano. Soil's Malice should be, yep, Vitality and Chaos. Fallen Skies is Cold. Destruction is Fire and Burning. I don't think I'm going to be taking my current one off for a while, though. There is actually a crafted metal that I was looking at that I can't remember the name of, because I've never used it. It's a blue metal, which is something we could look at getting, but I don't know where the blueprint comes from, so I'm kind of hoping it's not a random drop, because if it is, we're not getting it. Okay, Ulgrim. What happened? I'm not the Emperor, I'm your friend. We'll take the Void. Okay, yeah, I really didn't want to fight him on Ultimate. He is definitely not easy on any difficulty, but at level 100 with a character with no gear, yeah, I don't want to mess with him. Speaking of things I don't want to mess with, the Rylocks are definitely on that list. So is that Arcane. Let's see if we can't just go this way instead. Let me out. There we go. Okay. So we need to get... Hang on. Yes, it's very nice. I'm on it. Wait here. Oh, Nemesis. Normally, this one. Normally, Nemesis is one of the last ones I find. I think because there's like no chance that I'm actually going to use it. I think that's why I found it. Took me a while to find it on my my Acid Dervish. Big shield, no good. Okay. Let's just see if we can't kill this guy. I mean, obviously we can, but... I'm seeing crystals over there, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There we go, alright. kind of made it. Like I said, we have, what, 2 more areas to go through. So I'm going to go collect the items for good old Dayla's quest. Then I'll go talk to her. And then we'll have a new weapon, which I'm actually super excited about. Because, like I said, one thing I've been kind of whinging about for a little while now is how much damage this doesn't do. And I think having a level 50 something weapon is probably a very large part of that. And I'm somewhat embarrassed that I didn't notice earlier. But it is what it is, so now that I've found the problem, I know what to fix. Why am I getting frozen? What is doing cold damage here? Is it you? It's you, isn't it? Where are you? Diseased? Diseased? What are you? Cold heart, there he is. Okay. There we go. Let's just pick these up. My health bar is definitely not enjoying standing in that aether rubbish. And I'm looking for these red portals. Specifically, I want one with an actual portal in it. And actually, let me bring up the map. I don't want to be messing around in there once I do get in. Here we go. Cinder wastes. Alright. So once I do get in there, I don't want to be messing around. I just want to get in, get what I need, and get out. And towards that end, kind of want to know where I'm supposed to be. Okay, location number the first does not have the portal. So let's just head north a little bit. I think we can probably do that. Should be... Oh, I was going to say, I think that's only a Forsaken one, but it's not even Forsaken, so I'll absolutely be popping that. Okay, Whispers of the Dead. Not actually a huge amount of really nice stuff here yet. Nope, okay. Yep, let's go. What do we got? Hungering Blade. It sounds like it's going to be a Life Leech one. Alright, that's him down. Should be, yep. Totem complete. Amarasta's Pauldrons. Inscribed Braces. Silver Sentinels. Okay, none of this is any good. What do we got? I think I saw, yep, Conflagration. It's a gun. Okay, never mind. Keep all this ready for sale. Where are we? Should be, there's one more potential portal up here. Here it isn't. And that means that actually I need to go to over this way to near Dayla herself, who is here. And then if we head south from here, we will find the portal just around the corner. Sort of south and around the corner. There it is. Alright, let's go. Okay, I am at the bottom. Bottom is good, potentially. So I'm going to hug this right side. I'm going to blow all this up. There could potentially be the treasure trove, yep, right here. That is not who I wanted to meet. I really did not want to meet him. Can we just not do Gabalthune, please? Oh shit, he's chasing me now. Okay. Alright, this is happening. Alright, we wait for him to run at us, and then we dash through him. Let's go Ascension. Let's go shred this. Let's just nope out from that crystal. I'm not sure what that one does. Looks like it's got a pulsing aura. I want nothing to do with that totem. Or that crystal. Yeah, I don't want to play with that one either. Okay. He's going to be setting up more crystals soon. Okay, he's down. Is his crystal gone? Yes, good. Okay. Reputation with Barrowhome. Not hugely fussed. I'm just glad he's dead. I was kind of expecting him to be... Well, I was hoping he would be anywhere except there. He has like 5 or 6 different spawn points in here, and unfortunately, yeah, he was at the one I didn't want. Okay, Amaras's Pauldrons. Runefather's Gem, that's a lot of max res. Okay, so just here, this is who we're here for. Let's see if we can't lure him away. I want to kill his little friends first, because I'm pretty sure they heal him. So let's not play with the Rylox as well. Looks like I may have to kind of deal with his friends while also messing with him, which I don't really want to do. Okay, one of his friends is dead at least. Okay, he's going down actually pretty quickly. I did not expect him to die that easily. Okay, I've got what I needed. Now what I need is the exit, which I don't think was down here. No, it isn't. Okay. No exalted chest in here. No way I'm going deeper, so I hug the outside. There's one exit over here. There's one at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Yeah, basically 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. But this one is good. This one is right here. This one is, I'm free. Okay, last thing we have to do is go play with Turnox. Which is fine, because I don't actually need to kill her. So, into the city of Malmouth. This guy looks really cool. That vampiric skin. Combined with, like, the green goopy. I don't really know what to call that. Green and goopy with, like, pink and glowy. I think that's the technical term. Okay, I don't know why I'm fighting Aether Shards. I can go farm the Warden Cellar for those. We are skipping everything. And where are we? I don't need that. Okay, here we go. So I can run down in here. I don't actually have to kill anything in here, which is nice. Let's bash this door in. And is Turnox here? Turnox is here. Of course. Ooh, Meteor. Well, that tickled. I think she missed. Okay, no Krieg's set piece for me. Sad. But, there's what I was here for. I just need Travis's letter. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. I don't think she would have been able to crit me anyway. What is my DA? Probably not. Definitely not. Alright, so now I just fight for the rift. I'll go talk to Dela, and she can give me my new weapon. Let's turn the loot off. Okay, beautiful. Lovely. I'm so happy right now. Okay, that's a lot of goop on the ground. You know what? Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, I will do that. No problem at all. I think I just clicked the wrong portal. I did not. Okay. So she gave me the potion. Where did it go? Potion here. What do we do now? There's my new weapon. Okay, beautiful. You know what? Thank you for the blade. And I'm out. Alright, can't use it because I don't have enough cunning. So 400. Weapon in the final build requires 396 cunning and 400 and... Well, I'm going to be well over on spirit anyway, so that's fine. Where are we going? Coven's Refuge. What does that pot do? Does that do attributes? It does not. When you are respecking, these attribute potions are like, they're worth their weight in every rare crafting component imaginable. These are rare as rocking horse dung. You are not going to find more of these except by killing Nemesis. So be very careful when you use these.
I'll hold on to that for
right.
you.
So for cunning, I need to put enough in here that I get to, what was it, 396, I think? Yep. And then I need enough spirit for this. Geez. So I get a reduction. So actually I only need 650. I need 800 physique. 927 physique. Okay. Let's get the... How many points do I have? 89. Let's get this up to 970. I haven't closed this window, so I can undo it. What am I looking for? 927. Okay. And then this one, I need, well, the rest. $724. Okay, that's all my gear on. And that leaves me, what have we got? 51, 14, 15. I'm going to round that to 15 just because I like that number. Health is actually not horrible. Spirit, so Spirit gives us more fire damage, which, fire and burn, which is definitely what I want. But physique is also quite nice. Cunning, I guess, is okay for, like, if you want OA, but... let's just take this up to 60 and put the rest in Spirit. I will probably end up doing this again at a later date, but just for now, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's go melt this for my flint back, because I don't think I will use this weapon again. And it doesn't even have an augment on it. My gosh. Okay, Solar Radiance looks like it's okay. What are we doing? Yeah, I think we'll stick with the Solar Radiance for now. Can always change it later. Homestead. There we go. And I might actually, I think I will keep that weapon. Flint is pretty cheap, and I may even have one in the stash already. I've got a bunch of other stuff that I'm kind of hanging on to because of, I don't know, I'm sure there's a reason somewhere. Yep, enchanted flint on there, beautiful. And then I needed a homestead augment, which was, what was it? Solar Radiance, okay. There we go. Alright, new weapon. So, what do we actually have? 300 fire damage, 243 burn damage, vitality and chaos converted over to fire, offensive ability, attack speed, +1 to Oathkeeper. So, like I said, the crafted weapon is actually considerably, well, maybe not considerably, but it is better than this one. But this will be a very nice buff. Actually, where is... stairs. The bane of my existence. No! I'm sorry about your ears.
Got something you need stashed?
Alright, where is the other weapon actually? Let's compare and contrast. So Calidor's Tempest, 14,900 to 15,600. That's actually not as big an upgrade as I was thinking it would be. But it is still an upgrade, so there is that. And I guess we will turn
I'll keep an eye on this.
these back on, turn these back on, that's on, that's on, that's on, and that's on already. Okay, you know what? Let's go kill Kilrian and see if I can't get a key. Okay, and I've managed to get myself a strange key drop, so let's go and use the strange key to enter the Depraved Sanctuary. Alright, I'm only here for Kilrian, or not for Kilrian, for Salazar. I don't care about... Nope, nope, we're skipping it. Skip it all. Just here for Salazar. Do I have... Nope, don't have Nemesis, so don't have to worry about that. This is literally just get here, open door, go in, kill anyone who managed to follow me. You're not a healer, are you? Nope. Okay. Oh, I can't go back out. Okay, that's fine. This feels like there's something missing. Mavens is on, that's on, pets are out, that's on, that's on. It's all there. Okay, never mind. Okay. You know what? Let's get him away from that little corner a little bit. And there we go. Unfortunately, didn't drop his sword for me. Okay, took me 4 attempts, but there's my Salazar's Sovereign Blade. So that is half of the requirements for the weapon done. I'll be back when I've got a Kilrian soul. Okay, here we are on attempt, I think number 12. Let's see if we can get some of that streamer slash YouTuber privilege going here. And see if I can't get it to drop while I'm recording. I am more than happy to abuse that if it's going to get me the drop. Dark Blaze Source. Kilrian Shattered Soul, how about that? Works every time, sometimes. Alright, awesome. I think we're just about ready to craft the new weapon. Anyway, see you in the next clip. Alrighty, so I said earlier in this episode that I was looking for the recipe for a blue epic metal. Well, turns out it definitely drops from totems. So there's the metal I was looking for. There's the blueprint for it, and none of that looks terribly difficult to get. I've already got the recipe for the Mistborn Talisman, so that should be relatively doable. Whether or not I actually want to use it, that is... yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to craft one of those as well. Alright, next clip. Just a quick little clip here to show the mythical volcanum that I crafted. Did have to buy the focusing prism recipe from Devil's Crossing, but otherwise this was a very, very easy craft, and considering how much extra burn damage is on that and the magma orb proc, I would say this was a win. Okay, and then I realized I needed an Ogdenbog Flame Strife as well. So this took me 3 kills of Janaxia here and 2 kills of Laria in the other place before it dropped. I don't actually know if it can drop from Laria. Grimtool says it can, but I got mine from Janaxia. So let's go craft a Hex Flame. Okay, and I just bounced back to Elite so as I can use Kaleon here, or Kalon rather, because he will give me some stun and freeze resist. And as you can see, I need some stun resist. So we are ready to go, but just before I push the go button, I want to kind of go through what it takes to craft a weapon like this. So I needed to get the Ugnambog Flame Strife. That was 5 kills to get that one. That's not a big deal. Devil Touched Ammo is basically free. I'm 99% sure this is a rare drop, but it's not that rare. I've got 30 of them just sitting in my stash doing nothing. Next up is Hysteria. So let's just see what goes into making a Hysteria. This is actually not too bad. 1 Blood of Chthon. Okay, no big deal. What else was in that? Okay, Sacrifice. This was the pain. Okay, Sacrifice here. You need Mark of the Myrmidon, who cares? Salazar's Sovereign Blade. This was a pain. It took me, I think, three kills, something like that. But this was something I had to go and specifically target a dude to get. So that was a pain. Geel, I think, was not too bad. Yeah, just an Ancient Heart for that one. But Torment, oh boy, Torment. Okay, so to make a Torment, you need a Black Tallow, a bunch of Blood of Chthon. I've managed to burn through all of these doing this one craft. So Black Tallow, Kilrian Shattered Soul. This is a drop. It took me like 12 or 13 kills to get this one. Black Tallow is 3 Rift Stones, I think. Black Tallow. Yep. 3 Rift Stones, 3 Chthonic Seals. Rift Stones should just be crystals. Yep, so that's fine. That's no big deal. Was it Gil I was looking at? No, Sacrifice. And that was Torment. Okay, so that's those. They're not too bad. Kilrian was a pain because it just wouldn't drop, but you know, go kill a boss. You'll get this eventually. Gil, again, pretty easy. Squall, I had to craft like a molten skin or something for this, and I just had the rest, so that was fine. Corruption, guess what Corruption is? Corruption is another pretty easy one. Actually, I did think this was another layer deep, but I had to go and get that one as well. So basically, this is crafting something like, I don't know, 9 different lower tier relics, getting rare drops from 3 different bosses. It's a pain. With the 1.2 patch coming out, it'll be a lot easier. And what do I get for it? I get Hex Flame, legendary one-handed dagger. Good luck to me, because I'm only crafting one of these. Okay. To compare, we actually do a little bit less damage with the actual weapon. 65 to 81. What's that going to be on average? 70, 73-ish. And then on the other one, 53 to 97. So we're looking at, what's that, 75 average fire damage on the Blaze Heart. Blaze Heart also has considerably more fire damage and slightly less burn damage. Has a lot less energy. Offensive ability is nice. I didn't get stun resistance, unfortunately. I got freeze resistance, which is not the end of the world, but would have been nicer to have stun. And then we have +1 to Arcanist and Oathkeeper instead of just +1 to Oathkeeper. So now that I have this weapon and I'm sitting here looking at it, was it worth all the running around to get it when neither one of these is the end weapon that I'm planning on using? And the answer is not really. Either one of these would have done just fine. None of the skill bonuses will really apply. +1 to Arcanist on top is quite nice, but we will be losing, what's that, about 50% burn damage. And the Vitality and Chaos converted to fire. I don't think we actually do any Vitality or Chaos damage, so I don't think that's a big deal. That's all physical. It's probably going to be all physical and fire, yeah. Heart of Wrath, I should be putting more points into that. I guess it's mostly for the debuff. So yeah, that's fine. The real important question, though, is which one looks better? think this one looks better, but let's turn off the auras. It's a better looking weapon, I think, but it doesn't glow quite the same. However, it took me forever to craft that, so yeah, I'm going to use it. Alright, and that'll be it for the episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.